Shalom, shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS that rule and teach well in Scripture, and salutations to Akim that are doing his work in truth and faith and in all sincerity. This is the 2nd of January 2025, and already, there's more events that happened in the past few days than it's been in quite some time. One of which is what you see on the screen. It says, and again, this is fair use. On January the 5th, 2021 begins between 7:30 and 8:30 p.m. An unidentified individual placed pipe bombs near the offices of the Democratic National Committee and the Republican National Committee in Washington, D.C. So, with that being said, I believe through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that they're really, really building up for martial law to put a classification or to deport immigrants. As well as the CHIP. All the events are leading up to a few Salaki Akim is leading up to a few things that the elite want to accomplish. And one is a MOT to the B. And in doing so, I have a funny feeling that, this is speaking through the spirit, that a lot of this stuff, or a portion of these staged events, are building up to Jacob's trouble and the smear campaign for the man of the Lord. I'm going to go ahead and let this play.
2021, between 7:30 and 8:30 p.m., an unidentified individual placed pipe bombs near the offices of the Democratic National Committee and the Republican National Committee in Washington, D.C. As we mark the 4-year anniversary of the night the pipe bombs were placed on Capitol Hill, the FBI and our partners are renewing our call for tips from the public to help us identify the suspect. We are releasing additional details about the suspect, as well as previously unreleased video of the suspect placing the bomb at the Democratic National Committee. A reward of up to $500,000 is available for information that leads to the arrest and conviction of the individual responsible for this attempted attack. If you have any information, please call the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI. You can also submit tips online at tips.fbi.gov. One previously unreleased detail is the FBI's estimate of the suspect's height to be approximately 5'7" tall. The suspect wore a face mask, a gray hooded sweatshirt, and black gloves. They used a backpack to transport each of the devices. They were wearing distinctive Nike Air Max Speed Turf shoes, which are black and gray with the yellow Nike logo. Fewer than 25,000 of these shoes were sold between August 2018 and January 2021. The first time the suspect is seen is at approximately 7:34 p.m. at the intersection of 1st Street and North Carolina Avenue Southeast. The person
It's gonna say, you know, these devils believe in witchcraft and numbers, and this devil's all over the place. Okay. Basically, he doesn't keep it at home. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5, and it reads, "Yet also because he transgresseth by wine." And so we know that the wine are philosophy that this devil brings, okay, and mainly unto you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, what salvation is for. Yet also because he transgresses Salakia by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. He's always in the other nations, countries, plundering, working erroneous deals. He can't be everywhere at the same time. Proud man neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires hell. Esau has an insatiable appetite to consume everything. Use it for profit, anything that is related to wickedness. Greed is one of them. Enlarges his desires hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people. So you have to understand that tying this back into what you see before your eyes on the computer screen right now. He neither keepeth at home. This devil's a liar. And he wants to dominate the whole world. I digress. I'll let this continue playing.
walks southwest on North Carolina Avenue, turns north on New Jersey Avenue, west on D Street, and then south on South Capitol Street. This footage of the suspect on South Capitol Street shows the person setting down their backpack, which is believed to contain one of the bombs at this time. The suspect appears to put on a pair of glasses and scan the area, standing on tiptoes. Before picking up the backpack, turning around, and heading back the way they came on South Capitol Street. After reaching the corner of D Street, the suspect turns around again, and this time walks south all the way down South Capitol Street to a bench outside the Democratic National Committee headquarters building. Here we see the suspects sit on the bench for a few minutes. They do not place the bomb at this time. The suspect then walks.
Salakia Hakim, this is This is aggravating. And the reason why it's aggravating is because this is not a country that allows one lonely person to cause so much havoc. It reeks of psyop to me. It's just very hard to allow this video to continue playing because I know, or I believe, that this is definitely a government conspiracy. I digress.
East on Ivy Street, turns north on New Jersey Avenue, and then pauses near the corner of D Street before retracing their steps back to the DNC bench where the first bomb is placed.
If this is really the case, that dude would have been picked up the first location he stopped. At Capitol Hill, there's so many FBI agents and personnel, you know, of what have you, of law, different types of law enforcement. It's unreal. And for this type of program to be out and for the public to view, it's unbelievable that they would put this out and expect somebody to believe it.
This previously unreleased footage shows the suspect sitting on the DNC bench before placing the first bomb. We see the suspect place the bomb at approximately 7:54 p.m. From there, the person walks north on South Capitol Street, east on D Street, south on New Jersey Avenue, northeast on North Carolina Avenue, when we lose video coverage of the suspect at approximately 8 p.m. 8 minutes later, at about 8:08 p.m.
All this tracking, and they lose him.
We pick the suspect back up on camera heading north on 2nd Street. The suspect walks west on C Street, enters an alley that leads to Rumsey Court, and then walks west on Rumsey Court. This footage shows the suspect pass between the RNC and the Capitol Hill Club, holding the backpack out to the side. The person continues between the RNC and the Capitol Hill Club.
I mean, this is it's hard to watch this video. And the reason why it's hard to watch the video, they tracking this man with all the cameras and say he's the known suspect. Unbelievable. You tracking his every step from video, and yet you don't know what's going on with this individual. Okay.
Then continues north on 1st Street, east on C Street, back into the alley toward Rumsey Court, back onto Rumsey Court, where they placed the second pipe bomb at approximately 8:16 p.m. The suspect then turns back onto Rumsey Court, walking east until the person is last seen on camera at approximately 8:18 p.m., wearing the backpack on their shoulders. The bomb is believed to have been placed shortly before this video, based on how the suspect is carrying the backpack. We still believe there is someone out there who has information they may not have realized was significant until now.
Yeah, they believe because they didn't want to set him up. It's just a ploy to bring chaos into this country. And so from the chaos, they provide a solution. Okay, they set the stage for the villain. Then they come in behind that and be the hero. This is a play at its finest.
We're asking you to come forward to share that information.
Oh, I can't take no more of this. It's too much for me right now. This is the closing scripture. First, so I can give me one moment. I can. First Peter, chapter 4. Verse 12, and it reads, Beloved, think it is not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you, but rejoice, inasmuch as ye are partakers of Yahweh's Mashiach suffering, that when his glory shall be received, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. If ye be reproached for the name of Yahweh, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of Yahweh rested upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Yet, if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify Yahweh on his behalf. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the glory? Kal Halayim Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakadash. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. And until next time, Shalom.